The winds of history are shifting. And it says in the Bible, Ma'aseh avot siman lebanim. The acts of the fathers are a sign for the children. And when you look back at Laban and back at Pharaoh, you see that there was a point in time, it says here, and Jacob saw the face of Laban, and behold, it was not towards him as it had been yesterday and the day before, and he realized that it was time to leave. What was Laban saying to Jacob? He said, the daughters are my daughters, the children are my children, the flocks are my flocks, and all you see is mine. Even though we know that Jacob came and he made Laban very, very, very wealthy. He worked day and night, sleepless nights, and got cheated and cheated and cheated and worked and worked and worked, and not only established wealth for himself, but also, because capitalism actually works that way, it's not at the expense of anyone else, made Laban very wealthy. And then at the end, Laban said, no, all of that you took from me. You took from me, Jews. You took that from me. And then we see Pharaoh, when the Jews turned against, when they turned against the Jews, says this was his rationale. Chapter 1, verse 10 and 11 of the book of Exodus. I urge everyone to open it and look at it and see how exactly this is paralleling right now. He said, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more mightier than we. Come, let us deal wisely with them. They're a political threat to us. Right? Next verse, lest when the war breaks out, they will also join our enemies and fight against us. They have dual loyalty.
Well, I just saw a report, and I didn't put it in my notes, but more or less this guy, just random person on Twitter, he pulled, and I don't know if the numbers are real, but he pulled the numbers of Jews in America who are enlisting in the American military, and I forget the number, but it was like 1%. And then he pulled the numbers of supposed American billionaires, and he said Jews make up like 40% of the America's billionaires. And he's like, basically, that was his, like, this is why Jews are the problem. Jews have all the money. Jews refuse to serve in our military, blah, 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 blah. And it made me think of that exact same thing.